And don't be dismayed by the crowd you might be seeing in the Eastern Stand. There's a big amount of people in the Western Stand, but fairly inclement weather here in Auckland today. And these two teams, as Shane said, be full of excitement, anticipation, looking forward to getting underway and getting into the thick of the action. There is the kickoff. We're underway with the grand final for 2005. Papakura, first turn of the ball and a big start. Clayton Rogers gets sorted on the 12-metre line. Out of dummy half with the pop-up, Bishop Phillips. We'll see plenty from him as the game unfolds. This is Frosty Tikino, who is the dummy half, and looking for runners, and there's a power run on from Shane Follis. Richie Blackmore in the action defensively, and they put him to ground 25 out from the Sea Eagles line. Fabulous to see these three coaches, Rusty Matua, Richie Blackmore, Dean Clark, all great contributors to the local and indeed international game. Now at the helm of these two very proud South Auckland, Manukau City based clubs. Number 7 is sorted. In fact, he gets the ball and pops it back onto Clayton Rogers. Rogers sends the ball, a little knock on there for the Sea Eagles, and Manurewa applaud with the turnover. They're on the 30-metre line.
Yeah, well, great work there by Manurewa. Put a lot of pressure on the kicker on the last, and he had no option. He had no second man to go to on the kick. And it's going to happen in these wet conditions. You're going to need a second option as a kicker. And Papakura had no one. Has put Manurewa in great attacking.
That's Bruce Anderson, who has tackled 15 metres out. Junior age group rep here is Richie Blackmore. Richie hasn't played the whole season. He came in mid-season as a backup through injuries. Talking with Rusty Matua yesterday, he said that they just developed a nice combination with Richie in that second row burst. So he's been there for the last half a dozen weeks. As Rewa come close, the little kick into the in goal is tapped back eventually by Sam Kett. A good start from the Manurewa Marlins.
Yeah, it's about putting the ball on the ground in these wet conditions, Dale. It's a swirling gale up above too, so obviously the high kick will work in someone's favour as the game marches on, but for the early stages, the kick on the ground's an important weapon.
The Jamie Tupaia will start up from underneath the posts. It's a lovely image midweek in the local newspaper out here in the south of the residents of a nursing home out there in Papakura making rosettes. I hope you're watching this afternoon. Plenty of feeling in here.
And it's good, Dale, it's good to see the feeling in there. This is what a grand final is all about.
Well, haven't we been lucky of recent seasons? The grand finals have all gone down to the wire. It's been nothing short of brilliant.
It has. There's been some outstanding Fox Memorial finals, and I can remember Lamont Copestake racing away in the dying moments to secure a great win for North Harbour a few seasons back.
Alan Caddy, the referee. There's a big wind out there at the moment, Shane, and that'll count for some in this first half. It's at the back of the Marlins, it would seem, at the moment. Good strong run too from Follis. Once again, he's picked off from the tackle.
Bishop Phillips there taking the ball in. He's in a really excitement machine. Dean Clark, the coach of the Papakura side, said, watch out for this kid. He's got just about everything. That's twice now that the Papakura side have been unable to get their kick away. Let's put them under the pressure once again.
This is Tali Tuifua, fast and strong. He's just in from Tonga this year. It's Dean Clark, talks through his brother, he was saying. This is Tali Tuifua once again. Wrapped up 8 metres short. Out of dummy half, Tikino. Gets it on to Follis, couldn't control, ball down. And in the hands of the Marlins. Woodhouse feeds up Tackle made by Ngaitoa. That's Filimoa, gets up to play the ball. At a dummy half, Chase Woodhouse makes good yardage, according to the coaches. 23-year-old age group rep, great attitude. We get the first penalty in a kickable position as well. So they opt to take the 2 points. This is finals football.
No, well, they're electing to go for the 6 points here, Dale, and I think it's a good move because Papakura have been on the cosh for the opening 6 minutes of this half. They're going to keep the pressure on here, Manurewa. Papakura not even been out of their own half as yet.
There's Blackmore, close to the line, 5 or 6 metres in it. He's a big, strong man. He doesn't get an opportunity to show his wares there as Woodhouse slides quickly into dummy half. 10 out from the try line now. The Marlins looking to put up the first points on the board. Ball eludes everyone, but it's picked up nicely out wide there by Philip Burrell. Burrell can't find his way through. He's closed down, 18 out now. As they get themselves set, here comes Jason Waterhoo. Big three-quarter gets away from one, but he can't get through the middle. He's tackled about 8 metres out. Referee says play the ball, and then he loses it, but there is the penalty. In fact, lost ball.
Yeah, way to go, Craig!
Very important for Papakura here to really take the ball to 5, Dale, and get a good kick at the end of it. I know there's pretty nervous times for them at the moment, but they need to get one decent kick in the first 3 sets I've had here. Electing to chuck the ball away around in howling conditions.
Interesting to see Sean Rowley slide into the second row for the feeding of the scrum. Ball's played by Manutafi. And it comes now for Tikino. He can't make his way past the 30-metre line. We'll play it now quickly. Feed up time for Shane Follis. He's keen to get involved early on. It's about his 4th hit up early in the game. Tikino once again. Frosty puts the ball to toe.
It just shows you how strong that breeze is, Dale. It's really favouring the Manurewa side in this half.
Manurewa forcing their way through with Ioane Tuala. Stepping comes Anderson. Anderson can't get through the tackle of Tafi. Nails him. Centre field, 38 now. Out from the line. Fed up. Woodhouse. Across it comes into the hands of Richie Blackmore. Blackmore with a little dummy. Blackmore's got a runner on the inside. Picks him up. But so does the defence. There you can see it. 15 from the line. With the ball, Henry Heta. Gets it on. Grubber kick through from William. It's brother over there. And the Marlins in numbers. It's Chase Woodhouse. Chase Woodhouse on the end of a terrific little grubber kick. The Marlins draw first blood after 8 minutes. It's 4-0 under the sticks.
Well, it had to come, Dale, didn't it? It had to come. They had all the pressure in the Papakura half, and it was just about time. And it was a great execution of a try. This was a great kick because Aaron Tamui, the Papakura fullback, was tackled, made the tackle on the previous play, and the kicker spotted that, put the lovely kick through, bounced up perfectly. There could have been 2 of them scoring, and Chase Waterhouse was on the end of it.
Chase Woodhouse, a very good little player. He's highly regarded. As I say, he's a great attitude according to the coach, Basti Matua. The Woodhouse family are stalwarts of the Manurewa club. Parents have been involved for years and years, and I'd like to say congratulations to them. They must be very proud of their boys today. And the extras added by the try scorer's brother. That's Andrew Woodhouse, puts the 2 through. Andrew, an age group rep. Second year on the top side. Player of the year. They have a similar system to the best and fairest.
And as we see a little replay of it again, it was a great little pull through by William Heta. He spotted that the fullback had been in contact with the previous play, the ball. He was out of position, and it was well executed. Richie Blackmore looking dangerous on the right-hand side. With his little step, he's getting on the outside of his defence, putting them into 2 minds whether for the winger to come in that time. He got in the open. and fed the ball on the back on the inside.
So the restart is taken and time for the hit and spin. First time through, the big number 8 makes the tackle. That's Clayton Rogers. Ball is played back and looking for a number way through is Jeffrey Matai. Little peel away, rehearsed move from the dummy half position. It's Chase Woodhouse, the try scorer, feeds up to his brother. This is Andrew. Andrew turns it back. They change the angle. Nice little run from the number 8, Tuala.
Hey, it doesn't matter that he's ducked his head, but you can't swing your arm, okay?
But he ducked down.
Yeah, but you can't swing your
I
arm.
was going in for the tackle.
Doesn't matter.
I'd be surprising you never see a football player admit guilt, do you? So there's a swinging arm. Yes, we'll put a wind up on it. Alan Caddy quick to berate the player as the tap is taken now. This is set up time for Philly Mo or Peter.
With me. Keep coming wide.
Absolute role model. It's first grand final for Philly Mo. This is Willie Hedder. Willie Hedder is just 19. He's the nephews of the famous Hedder whānau. And they tell me that Willie's just come back from a Jersey Flegg train-on squad. He's about to have him this classy player. Great kicking game. He's got the package deal. Number 13, keep your eye out for him. Number 8 getting a rest. That's Tuala. Papakura taking the seat. Sun starts to shine. Wind very heavily in favour of the Marlins. And judging by the flag on the far side of the field, blowing, I'd say, probably a 8, maybe even a 10-point wind at this stage. Wait and see how it pans out come 40 minutes. Great afternoon of football, of course, coming up on Sky later this afternoon. It's the Bulls up against the Mount Albert. Should be a cracker of a game as well. Since the inception of the competition back in 2000, they really have been the form teams. It's either been one or t'other that have taken the comp, bar the Hibiscus Coast's effort back a couple of seasons ago. Now with Papakura, fed up by Frosty Tikino, looking for some action through Phillips. Phillips puts it to boot. The bounce important here. It comes back to Glenn Campbell. And Campbell to ground 5 short of the halfway. Anderson, hold up the middle for him though. Here it is. Richie Anderson just turned 21 during the week. Last week, in fact. I asked what he did for a job. His coach said he was a stripper. I think qualified that by saying he's a metal stripper. Marlins. Looking for a feed, the Marlins with Falani o Tangawaya. Many of you remember Mulu o Tangawaya, that's his brother. Short side numbers! Here we go with the Marlins. The ball is good as knocked down. Well, they had numbers on the right there. A bit of a Barney on. Not much to it as yet, though.
Get out.
It's finals football, a lot of feeling there, Shane. No punches thrown there and no blood, so we just get on with it, I suppose.
Well, it's still boiling over a little bit, Dale, in it. I've seen Richie Blackmore cop a late one, a couple of tackles beforehand, and the touch judge and the linesman, I'm sure, have got this under control as now.
16.
Yeah, the big number 16, Suinapa Tufia, he's called out. I seen him catch Richie Blackmore. We'll just have a little listen here.
Keep right out of it. That's how I said no, as I've had to report. Keep right out of it.
There's one thing, Dale, being wound up for a final, but it's all about keeping your emotions in check. It's okay to be aggressive, but it's no good losing the game and being aggressive.
They decide to take the tap. Otangavaya comes back. He was a man just in the play. Plenty of them too. He gets up to play the ball now. 8 metres to the right-hand side of the post. 5 out. Fed back to Chase Woodhouse. Woodhouse pops the ball up to Willie Heta. Heta trying to spin, trying to free his arms. Can't get them away. The tackle is effective. Manu Tafi is in there with assistance by the fullback for the Eagles. That's Aaron Tumai. And now to the line. That looks close. Knock on. Papakura breathed a sigh of relief. We get another chance to have a look at it. A reminder that in the Fox and Papakura there is no video replay as such. Let's have a look. This is young Bruce Anderson, the fullback. Gets close, doesn't he? Well,
I'd like to say, Dale, he's got that on the line. He's without a second movement, he's definitely got that ball on the line. We have got in goal touch judges too, Dale, as we have another look at it. He's just got that centimetres on the line for my liking. There's a dead set try there been disallowed, Dale.
We'll hear the disappointment of that later on, certainly if the 4 points splits the teams after 80 minutes. Fed on a little bit shallow at the moment. This is Sianipa Tuifua. Blackmore makes the tackle. Slow to get up. Plays it back to Sean Rawudi, who feeds on. Back it comes to Bishop Phillips. He loses the ball. Rewa come up with it. Rewa hard goes the chant in the stands. Up to play the ball is Tuala. He gets it back now to Krangle. And Jackson Krangle is to ground now. Centre field in 25. Out of dummy half. Plenty of work for this young man. Bruce Anderson, little dummy in a step. Rawudi rides him. Rides him to ground. 5 out from the try line. 6 points up. Marlins close to the line. Too good. Too good. Marlins in. The Marlins in for try number 2.
Just pull him out.
There you go, referee Alan Caddy.
8 was it?
Speaking with his in-goal referee.
6. Any more of those late tackles and you know what's going to happen, right? You can't drive them late, okay?
There you go, you hear the referee talking to him, but it was nicely done by the Manurewa Marlins. A big effort for them. They just had the numbers there on the right-hand side, didn't they?
Well, what they're really winning, they're dominating the play, the balls, Dale, and they're getting it out quickly from dummy half, and it's really catching Papakura. They're not haven't got their line set, and once again we'll see another quick play the ball, still getting back onside. Richie Blackmore.
And it's Jeff Matai who's in to score, the replacement. So you can see a little bit of a late charge there, but they are looking good around that right-hand side. You've got to take the hat off as well to Bruce Anderson. There's not much of that fullback, but he keeps getting in, sliding into dummy half. He grabbed 5 or 7 metres to get them in good field position for that play that resulted in the 4 points as we await the conversion attempt from Andrew Woodhouse.
Well, Jeff Matai made a difference when he came on against the angry East Hawks last weekend. He was a big plus for them off the bench, and he's proved it once again. But it's definitely, Dale, the best runs sometimes the dummy half runs, or lots of times the dummy half runs, and Manurewa are really benefiting from their quick play the balls and the darts from dummy half for sure.
There's a try scorer, big Jeffrey Matai. He's a journeyman, he's played for Papakura, he's an Auckland rep. Also had a run with Glenora, Papakura and the Jets. It's a great skills, but I'm told was frustrated with not getting enough game time. He's a very positive talker, according to Coach Rusty Matua. He's a church man and he's a great team guy, and certainly I'll be wrapped for him that he notched up that 4-pointer. That is a good tackle. Admittedly, it was on the smallest in the team, Andrew Woodhouse. Lovely finish there from Adapeta Taitoko. That's him in jersey number 13 for the Sea Eagles. They'll be smarting after conceding 2 tries now, with just on a quarter of the game about to be clocked up.
Oh, what a great pickup. What a great take that was. Once again, the players around the dummy half are just making huge inroads as it comes once again out to the right-hand side. It's a 4th little kick through that they've put through Manurewa, and once again it's worked for them. They'll get another set of 6 back-to-back.
Great team.
16, keep the ball, right? Get behind. 6. Keep taking respect to 16. Keep behind.
Just continuous pressure coming up here on the Papakura side, should I say.
Yeah, it's been all the Marlins at the moment as Walter Hati comes into the ball. Interesting character, Walter. Terrific softball player, I'm told. This is a season in Wisconsin. 17's Colin Latu. Colin plays the ball. Great strike distance now for the Marlins. 2 play. Number 2, Jason Mordehu. Straightening and coming through. I thought it was 2, it was 12. Jackson Krangle. Krangle under the post. Plays the ball back to Heta. Stepping Heta. Gets it up now to Walter Hutty. He can't make his way through. 5 out on the try line. 5 to the left-hand side of the post. Which way will they go? Left, right. Right it goes. This is the try scorer. He's already been in once. Can he get there again? Not this time. Matthias stopped. Inches out. But play the ball again. Menacing on the right-hand side. Aaron Woodhouse with a grubber kick through. And so close. Apologies, I've been calling him Andrew. It's Aaron Woodhouse, the number 7. But the Marlins really putting it to the Sea Eagles at the moment. They're down 12 on the scoreboard, but they just don't seem to be getting enough ball. Well, look at some of the stats for you in a second.
Yeah, well, they've had 60% of the field position, and compared to 27 of Papakura, this just speaks volumes for their ability to control the game. Manurewa at this stage, 12-0 up after 20 minutes. They've done a ton more tackles, 81 compared to 37 in Manurewa, so they've got plenty of juice left in the tanks there. They're just dominating all over the park, and once again, Richie Blackmore with 7 tackles and 5 hit-ups. Matua off the bench with 7 hit-ups, been busy since he's been introduced. Once again, another mistake here.
Solomon Fuki dragged out the tackle of Jason Mordehu. Scrum feed. And that's, well, this is Owen Hurt. Let's put it that way. Up to play quickly, Philip Burrell. They come around the right-hand side. Tangavaya once again. Tangavaya met with some solid resistance, though. The tackle downstairs made by Bishop Phillips. Out of dummy half again comes Anderson.
Get away.
The referee was quick on that. The youngster got hit.
He's going to have to bin him for my liking, Dale. 3 times I've seen him now.
You're going for 2. He's gone in 3 times. Skip there. Here it is. Back here.
And a fair decision, I have to say.
Well, you've got to keep your emotions in check, as Shane has said. That's the recipe for winning these big games. Tangavaya with the football now. And more pressure on the Sea Eagles, already down 2 tries, now down to 12 men. A mountain of an effort to keep them out this time as Blackmore slips on the Ericsson Park turf and get up and play it back now to Matai. Matai feeds on, picks up Woodhouse. Woodhouse finds it chest high this time. And quickly to his feet to play the ball. Matai is there again. Matai pops the ball up and it goes into the arms of Manu Tafi. And a collective sigh of relief from the Papakura Sea Eagles. Fans have come out to support their team in this historic match for them. 75 years the club has been going. This is their first Fox Memorial final as Arapita Taitoko takes it forward. Attracts some solid attention as well. Plays it on the 20-metre line. Sea Eagles need to hold the ball for a set. Drill it downtown. Players they know they can. First team into the final is Jamie Tupaya. Got some attention there from Latu with assistance from Burrell. He's quickly up to his feet. Plays it back now to Tikino. Feeds it across onto Phillips. Young Bishop throws a dummy. On his back, Blackmore pops the ball nicely. The Sea Eagles still with it. This is through Frankie Wade. 5th and final tackle and a better set for the boys from the south. On it comes to Phillips, who puts it in behind. Mordehu is there, takes the ball nicely. And the kicker chases and makes the tackle as well. Mordehu plays it back to Anderson. Anderson finds 5, turns it into 7. And again, no shortage of bravery from the young fullback. Into the heavy work, here's Colin Latu. Latte bounces off one. Marutafi comes on. Strong run. Matai to dummy half. Back it comes. On the feet onto Willie Heta. Heta moves it across onto Hutty. Young Walter nailed on the halfway line on the Mad Butcher Fox Memorial halfway line, I might add. Good to see Pete here today as well from overseas. Admittedly, that was Waiheke Island, but nevertheless, he's here. Plus it comes onto Heta. Kicking game imported this time. It is a midfield bomb. Pressure on at the back. Chases strong. Ball is dropped. Picked up by the Marlins. Couldn't go on with it. But it's Aaron Tumai. Certainly felt the full force of it. With the ball. Henare Hemana. Pops it back. The pass. Good, bad, indifferent. The referee says knocked on. That's really important for the Sea Eagles. They can ill afford to concede a try at this stage of the game. We're 15 minutes out from half time. It is 12-0, and they're down to 12 men, Shane.
Yeah, no, it's just about been a perfect half so far for Manurewa. They've done everything exactly how it should happen in the final. They've done all the little things right. Their running from dummy half has been outstanding. They've been quicker to their feet. They've sped the game up, played the game at their pace. But then on occasion, the captain Peter Filimanu there just elected to get a quick one out the back. He would have been better off on the first tackle just to go back to what they've been doing right, and that's get into their feet early and playing the ball and let someone else have a turn.
Manu Tafi with the hit up. Only played as lead for Manukau. Also the Mangere Fox team, the Otahu Barikard team, so Manu Tafi, one of the more experienced players in the Sea Eagles lineup. That's a good hit up, but runs into seemingly a brick wall of Jackson Krangle and Philip Burrell. Strong run, little knock on, unforced error. Sea Eagles will be made to pay. Jamie Tupaya disappointed. Let's have a quick look at some of these tackle efforts. We'll cross over to